Have you ever wondered what the secret is to success? What is it that separates those who make it in life from those who don't? The answer may surprise you. It's not about intelligence or luck, but something much simpler yet powerful. Your attitude. Your attitude determines whether you succeed or fail. And today we're going to look at an amazing story of a man named Joseph, whose attitude turned his deepest pit into his greatest promotion. But before we dive into this incredible story, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on our life-changing content. Now let's meet Joseph. She told him that they were looking for someone with his skill set and experience, and asked if he would be interested. He was determined to make the most of this opportunity and prove to his new employer that he was capable of great things. He was promoted several times and given opportunities to lead important projects. He understood that his success was not due to luck or chance, but to his own hard work and determination. He knew that his positive attitude and commitment to excellence had been the key to his success, and he was eager to pass on his knowledge and experience to the next generation of leaders. His ability to remain calm and positive in difficult situations was a key factor in his success. Setbacks and failures are a part of life, and it's how we respond to them that truly matters. Joseph could have easily become discouraged and given up when he was faced with rejection and adversity. However, he chose to pick himself up, dust himself off, and start again. He was resilient in the face of adversity, and his determination and hard work eventually paid off. His colleagues and superiors admired him for his composure and his ability to think clearly under pressure. No matter how old we are or what obstacles we may face, we can achieve our goals if we have a positive attitude, a willingness to take action, and the resilience to keep going when things get tough. Joseph's commitment to excellence and his positive attitude made him an ideal candidate for leadership positions. What small steps can I take today to move closer to my goals? Remember that success is a journey, not a destination. It's about the small steps we take each day, and the positive attitude we maintain along the way. With the right mindset and a willingness to put in the work, you can achieve anything you set your mind to. So don't give up on your dreams. Keep moving forward and never lose sight of your goals. Who knows? You might just be one small step away from achieving your greatest promotion. He was able to inspire and motivate his teams to achieve great results, and was always able to maintain a positive and productive work environment. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Thanks for watching. His ability to remain calm and focused in the face of adversity was truly remarkable, and earned him the respect and admiration of his peers. From the moment he started working, Joseph was eager to learn and contribute to the team. He took initiative, solved problems, and always put the company's interests first. He was a strong believer in the power of positive thinking and never lost sight of the importance of remaining humble and grateful. Joseph's story is an inspiration to us all. It shows us that no matter what obstacles we may face in life, we can overcome them with a positive attitude and a commitment to excellence. Joseph was able to turn his negative experiences into opportunities for growth and success, and ultimately achieved his greatest promotion by staying true to himself and never giving up on his dreams. His colleagues and supervisors quickly noticed his dedication and willingness to go above and beyond. But Joseph's story reminds us that it's our attitude that determines whether we succeed or fail. A positive attitude can help us to overcome any obstacle and achieve our goals, no matter how difficult they may seem. But it's not enough to simply have a positive attitude. We must also be proactive and take action towards our goals. Joseph didn't just sit around waiting for success to find him. He actively pursued his goals and worked tirelessly to achieve them. He was willing to take risks, step outside of his comfort zone, and embrace new challenges. Joseph's reputation grew within the company, and he was seen as a reliable and trustworthy employee. His positive attitude and can-do spirit made him a pleasure to work with, and everyone appreciated his contributions to the team. Joseph was always willing to lend a helping hand to his colleagues, and never complained about taking on extra responsibilities. He was also a great problem solver and was always able to come up with innovative solutions to difficult challenges. His supervisors were impressed with his ability to take initiative and make decisions quickly and effectively. Joseph was hesitant at first, but decided to go for it. This time during the interview process, Joseph was asked a very unusual question by the hiring manager. What would you do if you were put in charge of a project that was doomed to fail? Joseph was taken aback by the question and didn't know how to answer. He thought about his past experiences and realized that he had been in a similar situation before. He recalled how he had been assigned to a project that had a very slim chance of success. Despite the odds, he had put his best foot forward and worked tirelessly to make it happen. In the end, the The project had failed, and he had been blamed for it. Joseph took a deep breath and decided to be honest with the hiring manager. He explained his previous experience and how he had learned from it. He told the manager that he would give up even if the project seemed doomed to fail, and that he would work tirelessly to make it a success. The hiring manager was impressed with Joseph's honesty and his positive attitude. He hired him for the position and gave him the opportunity to prove himself. Joseph was a hardworking man who had everything going for him. He was intelligent, charming, and ambitious, but despite all his positive qualities, he couldn't seem to catch a break. No matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't seem to get ahead in life. He felt like no matter what he did, he was destined to live a life of mediocrity. He was stuck in a rut and didn't know how to escape. Joseph was a highly skilled engineer who had been passed over for promotions time and time again. He was envious of his colleague John, who had been promoted several times, and was now the head of their department. Joseph felt that he was more qualified than John and could understand why he was being recognized for his hard work. One day, Joseph's boss called him into his office and broke the news to him that he would be leaving the company. Joseph was devastated. Not only did he enjoy working with his colleagues, but he also feared that it would be difficult to find a new job in the current economic climate. As he packed up his things, Joseph couldn't help but feel bitter about his time at the company. He felt that he had given his all, but had never been given the recognition he deserved. One day, while Joseph was browsing through the newspaper, he came across an advertisement for a similar position at another company. The job description sounded perfect for him, and he decided to apply. However, when he went in for the interview, he was turned down because he lacked experience in that particular field. Joseph was discouraged, but he refused to give up. He continued to search for a new job, but with no luck. Months passed, and Joseph was beginning to lose hope. He had never been unemployed for so long, and the financial strain was starting to take its toll on him. He began to question his abilities and started to believe that he would never succeed. Just when Joseph was about to give up, he received a call from a friend of his who worked at a large corporation. Joseph was thrilled to have finally landed a job after months of searching. Years passed and Joseph's career continued to flourish. Through it all, Joseph never forgot the importance of remaining humble and grateful. As Joseph's career progressed, he continued to mentor and guide younger employees, helping them to develop the skills and confidence to succeed in their own right. In today's world, it can be easy to focus on the negative and to let setbacks and failures define us. Moreover, Joseph's story also teaches us the importance of resilience. Finally, Joseph's story is a reminder to us all that it is never too late to pursue our dreams. So if you're feeling stuck or unmotivated, take a cue from Joseph and ask yourself, what can I control right now? Now it's time to hear from you. How has your attitude affected your success in life? Share your thoughts in the comments below.